Hey there, everybody. It's Cindy Greenya. I am the team leader for the Talbot Greenya group, and I am here to you. Can't believe that it's mid-September. We're in full-on fall temperatures, which is just crazy to me, but I'm thankful for it. It's been nice to have everything nice and cool, and we certainly have been enjoying cooler temperatures around here. So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you today about were my favorite things about home maintenance. And this time of year, it's really mindful to remember that we need to be preparing our houses for winter. So there are a few things that you can do to prepare for winter. And the first thing is that you want to do, test your heat now. Test it today. Make sure that your heat is operating properly today, because it's a lot easier to get someone to come out today before your first freezing cold night than it is to wait until that first cold night. You have no heat. Everybody's miserable. The second thing that I would say is, and this is something that we always say is important, and that is change your air filters monthly. Get the cheapest kind. You don't need anything fancy. Your least expensive kind is always the best. Just change it once a month. So every time you make your mortgage payment or your rent payment, make sure you're changing your filter at the same time. So you're going to have to winterize your outside faucets. And I can tell you, with all of the property management that we do and all of the homeowner sales that we do as well, this is something that we get phone calls for at least once or twice a year. I'll have a past tenant or past homeowner or a tenant call me and say, oh my gosh, the weather was really cold. We had a freeze and all of a sudden there's water leaking. So the way that you can do this is to shut off your outside hose bibs in advance. And so there is a shut off in your basement or your main level of your house. Sometimes it'll be in your crawl space, and you're just going to want to turn that off. But the next most important step that you want to do is you're going to want to disconnect any of your hoses and open your lines and make sure that you leave it in the on position so that when you so that there's room in the pipes for things to expand and contract, and then you won't have a problem with burst pipes when you turn your water back on. But you won't discover that until spring, and it won't be a happy day when you want to go and wash your car or water your yard and you're unable to do that. It's a good time to check your smoke detectors too. Typically, when you fall back, you're going to want to make sure that you change your smoke detectors, check your outside lights. It's a good time to do that. I personally have a floodlight in my backyard that I need to get changed. Gutters, leaves, and branches. It's a little bit early for that for this time of the year, but you're definitely going to want to check those in November. Gutters do cause all sorts of issues with water, and it can cause bigger problems with drainage. So you want to make sure that you're going to take care of that as well. And most importantly, so if you're going to be leaving your house for any extended period of time, and you are not sure what the weather is going to do, it's always good. Set your temperatures at least 65 degrees. And any plumbing that you have that runs on an outside wall, you're going to want to make sure you leave those cabinets open, because that extra bit of air circulation can keep those pipes in your kitchen. Maybe you have a bathroom that runs out there and a water closet. I have a water closet that runs on the outside of my master bathroom. That room can get really cold. If I leave the door open, I won't ever have any problems with pipes freezing there. So those are our favorite things about fall home maintenance that you should know. I hope that everybody's doing really well. I hope that you guys are staying safe through all of this COVID madness. And if you need anything at all, we are here. If you have any of these problems, if you need some HVAC work done, if you need a handyman, please feel free to reach out to any of us. We're all here to help. We have great resources. We have wonderful vendors that we refer, and we're happy to be your source of referrals for contractors as well. And just in case you're wondering, we're never too busy for your referrals. We're happy to help you with the sale, rental of any of your properties, and we're here for you. Cindy Greenya with the Talbot Greenya Group. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Bye-bye.